Believe it or not, this is it, the final Region 8 Sports Report, and it's coming up next. Hello everybody, I'm Buddy Hardigree with the Region 8 Sports Report. Believe it or not, this is it, the final week of the Region 8 Sports Report. And to start with tonight, we've got some highlights for you from the Elbert County-Oconee County game. A very good game with playoff implications. As a matter of fact, it's sort of a situation of whether you end up the first seed or the third seed or the fourth seed, or that's the typical playoff thing to deal with. But anyway, we've got the highlights for you from that game coming up here in just a second. We'll also have a list of all the scores from all the games last Friday night. And we'll have the final standings for the final week of the season and let you know where everybody finished the season at as far as their, win-loss records and things like that. Then, of course, we will have the first round schedule of the playoffs. We'll let you know who made the playoffs and who they're going to be playing against in the playoffs coming up this Friday night. But first of all, we've got some highlights for you from the Elbert County-Oconee County game. Now, Elbert County came in with only one loss, that being to Jefferson. And Oconee County came in with only one loss, but that was not to Jefferson. They actually defeated Jefferson. So at that point right here, this became a battle to see if Oconee County is going to be the top seed or the second seed, and to see if Elbert County will be the third seed or the fourth seed. Interesting. Anyway, the way it came out, well, we'll tell you that after this. Let's take a look at the highlights first. Here they are, the highlights of Elbert County versus Oconee County last Friday night. Tonight's highlights come from the Elbert County-Oconee County football game. The opening kickoff, Oconee County kicks to Elbert County out of the end zone for a touchback. That'll be the basic rule of the night for kickoffs. But Elbert County can move the ball, so Oconee County takes over. Christian Casey carries for 13 yards to a first down. Then Christian Casey again for 13 more yards down to the 32-yard line, and another Oconee County first down. Then quarterback Zeb Nolan hits number 82 Chance Payton for a pass, but the ball pops loose, recovered by Elbert County on the ground, and initially it's ruled a fumble recovered by Elbert County for a touchback. Then the officials have a little discussion, and the ruling ends up being a touchdown for Oconee County. The extra point attempt is no good, and Oconee County leads by a score of 6-0 with 5:25 to go in the first quarter. Elbert County then recovers the kickoff, and on the first play from scrimmage, boom, Trey Barnett takes off and runs for an 80-yard touchdown run. The extra point attempt is good. And with 5:11 to go in the first quarter, Elbert County now leads 7-6. We move to second half action. Elbert County gets the ball first but can't move it, so they punt. And the punt is short and sticks in the mud, not a single bounce. So Oconee County gets good field position at the Elbert County 27. 2 plays later, quarterback Nolan hits Cardarius Paschal for a 13-yard touchdown pass. They go for 2 on the extra point attempt, but Cooper Saunders just missed it, couldn't quite hang on to it. So the score goes in as Oconee County 12, Elbert County 7, and that's the way the game would end. Oconee County is top seed in 8 AAA. They will host Cedartown. Elbert County is third seed in 8 AAA. They will travel to Central Carrollton next week. Okay, so there you have it, the highlights between Elbert County and Oconee County. It was a very interesting game for various reasons, and the final score, as you saw, was Oconee County 12, Elbert County 7, and very interesting game all the way around. Of course, Oconee County will now go on to be the first seed in the playoffs in Region 8 3A, and Elbert County is the third seed, so that's the way the cookie crumbles, so to speak. All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at all the scores from all Region 8 games that were played last Friday night. Right after this break, right after this. Back once again with the Region 8 Sports Report. It's time to take a look at the scores from all the games last Friday night. We're from Region 6A all the way down to Single A. And here they are right here, starting with 8-6A. Time to take a look at the scores from last Friday night. All the scores from all the games in Region 8 from 6A all the way down to Single A. Starting, of course, as always, with Region 8-6A. And we start with Brookwood and Archer. Archer, a big winner by a score of 37-7. A good tune-up for them as they get ready to go into the playoffs this weekend. Central Gwinnett defeated Berkmar by a score of 45-0. Central Gwinnett also will be going into the playoffs this weekend. Decula and Parkview. Parkview, a little bit of a surprise here. Parkview defeated Decula by a score of 13-11 in a mud-soggy field. And it was Shiloh and South Gwinnett, the close game of the week. Shiloh winner by a score of 29-28 over South Gwinnett. Those are the games of Region 8-6A. Moving to Region 8-5A, Lanier put an exclamation point on the end of their season, defeating Appalachia by a score of 56-7. Lanier wins the region, and they will go into the playoffs as the top seed from Region 8-5A. It was Salem over Cedar Shoals by a score of 16-7. Loganville over Clark Central by a score of 42-13. Loganville will go in as the third seed in the playoffs. Flowery Branch and Gainesville. Gainesville a winner by a score of 29-26. Gainesville takes the second seed in the region. And Winterboro, the fourth seed in the region. They defeated Heritage by a score of 37-23. Moving on now to Region 8-4A, and big showdown between Beaufort and Stevens County. Beaufort a big winner by a score of 42-0. I think a lot of people thought that might have been a little closer than that, but it didn't turn out that way. It was Monroe area over Chestatee by a score of 44-17. Johnson and Dawson County. Dawson County a winner 17-14. It was Madison County over North Oconee 13-6. And North Hall defeated White County 30-13. As far as the playoffs go here, Beaufort is the top seed, Stevens County the second seed, and it will be North Hall third seed and North Oconee the fourth seed in the playoffs as we enter the playoffs next week. Okay, moving along now to Region 8-3A. It was Elbert County, Oconee County, a battle that we saw the highlights from a few minutes ago, and Oconee County won by a score of 12-7. Hart County and Jefferson. Jefferson a winner by a score of 43-27, but because Jefferson lost to Oconee, that means Oconee is the top seed in the playoffs. Jefferson is the second seed, and the third seed is Elbert County. The fourth seed is Hart County. The other game in the county, in the region, was Jackson County, Morgan County. Morgan County winner by a score of 13-6. In Region 8-2A, it was Rabun County over Greene County by a score of 34-0. Social Circle defeated Riverside Military Academy 31-7. Union County over Washington Wilkes by a score of 43-21. The playoff teams here will be Rabun County as the top seed, Union County the second seed, Washington Wilkes third seed, and Greene County the fourth seed. In 8A, Single A, it was Athens Academy 21-13, a winner over George Walton Academy. It was Athens Christian over Hebron Christian by a score of 10-0. Commerce defeated Lakeview Academy 38-3, and it was Prince Avenue over Providence by a score of 49-0. Playoff-wise, Prince Avenue is the top seed. Athens Academy will be the second seed. And after that, Commerce is the third seed, and the fourth seed I'm not even real sure, and they haven't posted them, so we don't even know who they're going to be playing in the first round of the playoffs yet, so we're still waiting to get that information. But that's the way the scores look from last Friday night. All the scores in Region 8, 6A, all the way down to Single A. Okay, so there you have it, all the scores from last Friday night. Now, while we're on a roll, let's go ahead and take a look at the final standings for the final week of the season. The games are all over. All the regular season games are done, and these are the standings for the final week of the season. Time to take a look now at the standings, and this is the final standings of the year, and after this week you can throw these out because they don't count anymore. This is basically how we get into the playoffs, and then once you're in the playoffs, it's a week-by-week basis. You got to win to stay in. But anyway, the final week of the season, the standings look like this for Region 8, 6A. Grayson wins the region with 8-0 region record and 10-0 overall record. Archer comes in the second seed. They were 7-1 in the region, 9-1 overall. Central Gwinnett finishes 5-3 in the region, 6-4 overall. Parkview finished out 4-4 in the region, 6-4 overall, and they are the fourth seed in the region. Tequila also at 4-4, Brookwood at 4-4. Shiloh finished at 3-5, 3-7 overall. South Gwinnett 1-7, 2-8 overall. And Berkmar at 0-8 and 0-10 overall. And that's the way the standings go for Region 8 6A. Take a look at the final standings now for Region 8 5A. Lanier wins the region. We already knew that, but they won the region with a 9-0 region record and a 10-0 overall. Loganville finished, Gainesville finished as the second seed. Reverse those. Gainesville with a 7-2 record in the region and 8-3 overall. And the fact that they beat Loganville head-to-head, that puts Loganville as the third seed. So they're 7-2 overall and in the region and 8-2 overall. Winder Barrow is the fourth seed in the playoffs. They were 6-3 in the region, 6-4 overall. Flowery Branch finished with 5-4 region record, 6-4 overall. Clark Central at 5-4, 5-5 overall. Salem at 4-5, 5-5 overall. And it was Cedar Shoals with a 2-7 region record and 2-8 overall. And Heritage 1-8 in the region and 1-9 overall. Appalachia 0-10 overall, 0-9 in the region. So we have Lanier as the top seed, Gainesville actually as the second seed, Loganville the third seed, and Winder Barrow the fourth seed as we go into the playoffs. Take a look now at the region standings for the final week of the region in Region 8 4A. Buford wins the region, 7-0 is their region record, 9-1 overall. Stevens County 6-1 in the region, 8-2 overall. North Hall at 5-2, 6-4 overall. North Oconee is at 4-3 in the region, 5-5 overall. Those are your top four seeds that go into the playoffs. White County 3-4, 3-7 overall. Monroe area 2-5, 3-7 overall. Madison County 1-6 in the region, 1-9 overall. Chastity 0-7 in the region, 0-10 overall. And Johnson 0-0. They did not play a region schedule, and they finished their overall record 2-8. So once again, Buford the top seed, Stevens County second seed, North Hall third seed, and North Oconee the fourth seed as we go into the playoffs. Now the final standings for Region 8 3A, and we got a little jumble here. Actually, Oconee County is the top seed. They're on top of Jefferson, so just reverse those also. Oconee County finished with a 5-1 region record, 8-2 overall. Jefferson also at 5-1 and 9-1 overall, but based on the fact that Oconee County defeated Jefferson head-to-head, then Oconee County is the top seed going into the playoffs. Elbert County 4-2 with an 8-2 overall record. Hart County at 4-2 with a 7-3 overall record. Those are your top four seeds going into the playoffs. Morgan County finished with a 2-4 record, 4-6 overall. Jackson County 1-5 in the region, 4-6 overall. In East Jackson 0-6 in the region, 1-9 overall. So again, Oconee County is the top seed, Jefferson the second seed, Elbert County third seed, and Hart County the fourth seed. Moving now to Region 8 AA. Raven County wins the region with a 6-0 region record, 9-1 overall. Their only loss coming to Jefferson. Washington Wilkes 4-2. They are 4-6 overall. They're actually the third seed. The second seed is actually Union County with a 5-1 overall, 5-1 region record and a 9-1 overall record. Greene County is the fourth seed. They are 3-3 in the region, 5-5 overall. Social Circle finishes with a 2-4 region record, 4-6 overall. Oglethorpe County 1-5 in the region, 1-9 overall. And Riverside Military Academy 0-6 in the region, 1-9 overall. So again, the top seed is Raven County, second seed is Union County, third seed is Washington Wilkes, fourth seed is Greene County. Moving now to Region 8 Single A. Pay no attention to what it says at the top. It's only 1A, not 2. Prince Avenue finishes 8-0 in the region, 10-0 overall. Athens Academy 7-1 in the region, 9-1 overall. Commerce at 6-2 in the region, 7-3 overall. Hebron Christian 4-4 in the region, 6-4 overall. Athens Christian at 5-3. They are actually the fourth seed, 5-3 in the region, 6-4 overall. George Walton at 3-5 in the region, 3-7 overall. Towns County at 2-6, 2-8 overall. Lakeview Academy 1-7 in the region, 2-8 overall. And Providence finished 0-8, 0-10 overall. So once again, Prince Avenue is the top seed. Athens Academy is the second seed. Commerce will be the third seed, and Athens Christian will be the fourth seed. And that's the way the standings look for the final week of the regular season. And now we get ready for the playoffs. Okay, so we have seen the highlights, we have seen the scores, we have seen the standings. We will now take a break. When we come back, we will see who's going to play who in round one of the playoffs this Friday night. We'll take a look at those games scheduled coming up right after this. Once again with the Region 8 Sports Report, just a half hour with us every week, and you are in the know. You will know everything there is to know about Region 8 football, whether it be 8 6A or 8 single A. All right, time to take a look at the playoff schedules. Who's playing who in round one of the state playoffs, and here come those schedules for you right now. Time to take a look now at the schedule for the upcoming games, and the upcoming games, of course, is round one of the state playoffs. And we'll start with Region 8 6A and go down to Region 8 2A. We don't have Region 8 1A. I have no idea who they're playing or when or how. So there's no posting of the schedules or anything like that. So we don't have single A. So we'll start with Region 8 6A. Wheeler will be at Grayson, Grayson being the top seed. Etowah will be at Archer, the second seed in 6A. It will be Central Gwinnett traveling to Walton High School, and Parkview will be at Roswell. Those are the four teams in the playoffs in 8 6A. Moving to 8 5A, starting with Lanier being the top seed, they will host East Paulding, and Alexander will be at Gainesville, the second seed. Third seed is Loganville. They'll be at South Paulding, and fourth seed Winder Barrow will travel to Altoona High School. Altoona, just to give you a little information on them, they finished 9-1 as their overall record, and they're averaging about 38 points per game. So the Bulldogs will have a challenge coming up for them on Friday night. Moving to Region 8 4A, Fayette County will be at Buford, Buford being the top seed. Carrollton will be at Stevens County, the second seed. Third seed North Hall will travel to Sandy Creek, and North Oconee, fourth seed, will travel to Woodward Academy. Moving to the schedule for Region 8 3A, and the top seed, of course, is Oconee County. They will be hosting Cedartown this Friday night, and Pepperell will be at Jefferson to take on the second seed Dragons. Third seed Elbert County travels to Central Carrollton, and the fourth seed is Hart County. They will travel to Callaway to play Callaway this Friday night. In Region 8 2A, Rabun County, the top seed, will host Bremen at Rabun County High School. Union County, the second seed, will host Bowden for the game Friday night. Greene County, third seed, travels to Heard County. And Washington Wilkes, fourth seed, will travel to Manchester. And as I said, unfortunately, we do not have any kind of scheduling for single A teams, so we just don't know who they're going to play this Friday night. So that is all of the schedules that we have for this Friday night's football games. So there you have it, a list of all the games that will be played this Friday night in Region 8 6A all the way down to Region 8 AA. Now, I can't tell you anything about Region 8A because we don't have a schedule yet. We don't know who's playing who. I don't know. I look up in the Georgia High School Association thing and it says A. That's all it says. It doesn't have any games, anything. So we don't know. So we'll have to wait on that one, I guess. I don't have any answers for you on that one. But we do have Region 8 6A all the way down to Region 8 AA. So you just saw those games that are coming up this weekend. And so get out there and support your local high school team. And if it's not even your local team, get out and support your region team for whatever region you happen to be in. Those games all coming up this week, and an excellent opportunity to get out and see some good football because at this point, only the best teams are playing this weekend. That's just the way it is. All right, so there you have it. That's it for the year. We're done. We're not doing the state playoffs. So that's going to complete it for this season of the Region 8 Sports Report. We have enjoyed doing this season. Had a great time and hope you've enjoyed watching it half as much as we've enjoyed doing it. All right, we will see you hopefully next season for the Region 8 Sports Report. That's it for this year. Good night, everybody. Oh, by the way, remember, if you have any questions or comments concerning the program, then by all means let us know. We'll be glad to answer your questions and listen to your comments. If you need to make contact with us, the way to do so is by email. It's av1productions30680@gmail.com. Once again, that's av1productions30680@gmail.com. And of course, there's the regular U.S. mail. You can send any comments to us at AV1 Productions, 1021 Jefferson Highway, Winder, Georgia 30680. Once again, that's AV1 Productions, 1021 Jefferson Highway, Winder, Georgia 30680.